Go ahead, David.
Hi, Mr. Christian Prince. I am not a Muslim, but can I ask you why? Because I live in London. When I go to the city center, there's a lot of guys. They have a tables, they give a free Quran, and then they said even on TikTok. Originally, I come from Romania. They said it's a channel there is called Islam in Romanian. They make a big advertise. They said Islam is a very peaceful religion, is very welcome to everybody. It's a very good religion. They encourage everybody to is the real God. They talk very, very, very nice. And now, when I listen to you, because I follow you for a very long time, I say, why all these guys, they know the Quran, why they come into the stage, to have a, like a, this discussion, what about, you said, what they said, why they don't come in here, because it's very easy in Discord. And I'm sure it's a lot of Muslims listen to you, but they don't want to come up to talk. Um, why this happen? And the second question is why you have very little. I don't know because the Christians, I believe, they don't support you actually because you have very little bit subscribers on YouTube. And on this world, where are millions, Christians. I don't know why you have very little bit. You should be have like a 4, 5, maybe 10 million subscribers. That can be from the YouTube or from the people Christians they hate you. I don't really get this.
Well, it's not about people they hate me or love me, but Christians are not all of them. They are warriors for Christ. We are big in numbers, but not everybody. Most of them they don't care. They don't even care for the topic. As long as Muslims are not, like touching their life directly, they will not care until one day their life is damaged or destroyed or their country screwed up by so-called Islam. So as long they are not under the pressure of such a religion, they are relaxed. They don't feel what they are talking about. But I believe Islam is a threat to every country in the world. Like when 9/11 happened, all countries around the world they have special screening for airplanes, not as before, no more. We used to go to the airplanes without any security check. You go, even if you have a friends, you have a family, you can go with you to the airplane door. Nobody asks you for anything. Since 9/11, since the Muslim they start spreading their terrorism to be overseas, not only locally, things change. So I do my best. They join, they support, they don't support. Who care? I do my best. Uh, you know, I cannot ask people to do more than what they. I'm not. I have no expectation. Uh, Always, when you have expectation, you will be disappointed. I don't have any expectation. I do what I need to do, and even when I get upset because they don't support, but then I feel guilty. I say if I don't go live, who's going to do it then? So I go live. Even I feel sometimes many don't deserve even the work I do, but still I have to go. So
Well,
it's all right.
yes, it is. But on another side, Jesus said, "Who is not with me, that means against me."
Yeah, but for them, as I said, they are not being bad people. They are so Christian. Some they are real Christians by act, by believe, by being warrior to defend the faith, and some they are just numbers. The numbers they don't count as a Christian, so we cannot count them. So even though like the majority of the world today is Christians, but are they really the majority? No. The same as the Muslims, they are, 1.5 billion something. But if you check the numbers, you will find that the Muslims in the world, they are not even 300 millions. However, you will see in the street in London, as you said, Muslims have tables, etc., to trying to
Yeah.
preach. But this is not because Muslims are supporting Islam. This is a business. You see, if not YouTube and TikTok and the money come from it, none of those tables will be in the street. So this is not really because those people are warriors, but because they are doing business. Even you will find many who they are even Western, have nothing to do with Islam, and they are not even Muslims. They make videos reaction to the Quran, opening their mouth so they can get a click. They notice that if we do that, people will become curious, and that will bring a click, and we will make more money. So if we take super chat and donation from YouTube, from TikTok, from all those platforms, I guarantee you 90, maybe 97% of those who preach their religion, including Christians, not only Muslims, they will disappear from the internet. Just take the money off. Nobody will come.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not only the Muslims, Christians, you know.
Yeah.
Without saying names, there is many. Just because they cannot go have super chat, they stop coming to YouTube. You know, that's it. They want to go to different place because they cannot collect chat, they cannot collect donation. So, uh, and you will notice that all of them they share the same thing. We are sponsored by that, supported by that, by this. Like Ali Dawa is selling halal cat food. Have you ever heard of a cat need to? I mean, cats.
Really?
They eat rats. They eat cockroaches. I mean, they eat anything. You know,
I know.
halal cat food scam. It's a scam. The other guy, Muhammad Hijab, he is selling nagla seed. You know, nagla seed. Every video he make, buy this nagla seed. Uh, so it's a business, and they never have enough money. You know, I mean, they will like they bought houses, they bought etc. All of this from this business. Take the money away, none of them will be interested in such a headache. But the money
Yep.
is the motive, not religion.
Oh, okay. So now that's why they come into the TikTok. They promote that come to Islam or come to. Okay, now yeah, I didn't. I was thinking they are, they do it for
Not
with the
only
heart,
that, you see,
for free. I was thinking they do it for free, no,
in
no for the
England,
money.
if you can go, there's a video made by a guy. His name is Shamsi, questioning what Ali Dawa and Muhammad Hijab doing with the money they receive from the city. So imagine the city, they give them money, not only donation from people, for the Muslim youth. So they are sponsored by the government of England. A
Oh,
lot
wow,
of
I
money.
didn't know that.
I think he mentioned £180,000 a year just from the city, from the government.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
I live here, but never I get
So
that information.
so so there is a big business behind this. And again, this is not only Muslims. Many they claim to be Christians, they are fraud, have nothing to do with the Christianity. They will come as long super chat is running. You know, they used to come for 15 minutes. But since super chat is started, then suddenly they stay for 2 hours, 3 hours, because the more they stay, the more donation come. Before,
Wow.
they used to make a video for 15 minutes. They never go live. But then super chat came and everything changed.
Okay. So now, with this, with this occasion, you can find, uh, uh, sorry, out who is the real Christian, who is not the real Christian. So because of the all this, because of the
You can
finance,
you can find you can find out if it is or not. Simply, if you find out that they are not about money, they don't care for the money, then you will find out if they are true Christians or not. But I say to you, the majority doesn't matter, Muslims or Christians or any. It's about money. I'm not
so
saying
the question
I'm not
is,
saying everybody, but the majority. It's only about money.
another thing is someone Muslim make a live streaming. They have a lot of thousands of viewers or live. And when you do, it's like 1,000, 1,500
Yeah,
maximum what the station is.
Muslims, you see, because they feel, especially when you speak in a different language, like English, those who live in the West, they feel that they are minority, and they feel Islam is their identity. So they sponsor themselves. They gang together. You know, those who they are living in the West. because they feel that they are the majority. Therefore, they don't feel that they are under the threat to be a minority. That's why they don't gang together. So, for Muslims who live out of Islamic cities, like if you go to Middle East, you will find that Muslims who care for religion way less than Muslims who live in England care for Islam. Why? Because simply in this community, you find yourself in a closed box. A woman, she cannot marry non-Muslim, so she have to marry a Muslim. And then the Islamic wave came to Europe and start promoting that the woman, she is not wearing hijab, she is a bad woman. So now you have to wear a hijab in order to get married. Otherwise, nobody will think about you in a good way. So they use a pressure inside the society to promote the gang system. Christians are different. You know, like today is Friday, people go to the restaurant. People, some even they don't care for God. They are going to drink and go to the bar. And if they, Friday night, why I want to watch a program talking about stupid Islam, I will go and watch a movie. So they are relaxed people. They are not too much worried. The only one who is worried is those who struggle with Islam. So if you are a Middle Eastern Christian who live under the threat of Islam and discrimination every day, that is a very important topic for you because it is in touch of your daily life. Those who live in the West, they have no idea what is going
Also,
to happen to them tomorrow. So they are asleep. The same as the Jews in October 7. They become so proud and they thought of themselves so protected. So even when they heard the alarm coming from their intelligence that Hamas is preparing for attack, they did not even look at the warning. They did not even study it for a second. They throw it in the trash can. And then October 7 happened. So 9/11 happened for a reason. October 7 happened for a reason. And all those Christians will be punished for the same reason because simply they are relaxed and many of them they are away from God. They are busy with party, busy with drinking, busy with the music, busy with the nightlife and so-called fun. But
Mr. Christian Prince, we are Christian, and Jesus said we have to be like a brother and sister. And what happened in Syria, I understand from the TV, from the news, from internet, from YouTube, there was killed a lot of Christians there these days by, I don't know, bro, by Muslims, fanatics, whatever. But why no, the Pope of the Rome, all these entities from, from Christianity, like, Orthodox Church, Catholic, why they don't come in, to make a speech about this, to defend, to stop these, crimes against our brothers and sisters and Christ? Why they don't come up to do something like that? Because, like you see it, if it's something, a crime happened to a Muslim, they come in unity. They do a lot of protest. Why the Christianity, people, they don't come on the street to protest what happened there?
you see, when there is no leadership, the the crowd will be scattered. There's no leaders. So the Christians these days didn't have leaders. The Pope is liberal. He's an evil actually. Not only he is a false Christian, he is Antichrist. And the same as in many other churches, Protestant, Orthodox. This is why, we cannot depend in our priests and our so-called church leaders. In fact, if they are exist, I should not be here. This is not my job. What I'm doing right now, it should be the job of someone. He considers himself a priest. He's getting paid even a
Do you
salary.
think? Do you think they are scared? Why they don't
No,
come in
no,
up
no,
to?
no, no. They are not scared. They are fake. Majority are fake. Why they want to speak about the topic is dangerous. It's very risky topic. Why I want to talk about it? So I'm doing a business. I go to the church. I wave my hand to Jesus. People sit down. They call me Father. I'm so happy with it. I go home, have fun, vacation time, have housing, have health insurance. People respect me. I'm good to go. If I start speaking about Islam, then I will find a lot of rejection, including from all my own people in my church. So such a topic, it's a challenging topic. Not everyone dare to speak about it. So the majority, they prefer not to do what the Christ command them to do, but to go with the wind. You go against the wind, either you are going to be strong to stand the strong wind, or the wind will break you. And all of those are not strong with faith to stand the wind. So they go with the wind. This is why we cannot trust, sadly, churches these days. I'm talking in general, not necessarily everybody, because
Mhm.
we don't find priests who they are willing to take the stand for the fight against every evil teaching in the world. How many churches are willing to speak against homosexuality? How many churches are willing to speak against Islam? How many are willing to say things as it is? Very few. So, this is why I say to Christians, when you go inside a church, ask certain questions. If they never gave straight answer, biblical answer, then so-called priest is not a priest. He is a satanic man. So we are here because I am here specifically because our priests are not here. If our priests are here, I will be sitting like you, listening to him. It is his job to explain the Bible, to defend the Bible, not Christian Prince. It is his job to show people that any other faith will not save you except Jesus. That is the job of a priest. But as you see, how many priests we have in the internet is doing what they should do? I don't see any. You will find a priest attacking other church, like Catholic attacking Protestant, or Protestant attacking Catholic, or Orthodox, vice versa. They are so
Yeah,
brave and they have big mouth to attack each other. The second you say Islam, they go mute
that's
because
why I
this
asked you.
this is
Do you
the
think they are
only
scared?
this is the only attack will promote them. You see, if I am a Catholic and I attack the Protestant, that will promote me between the Catholic because, oh, we are proving the Catholic to be bad, stupid, idiot. So now you join me and you donate to me. And then me myself, I will have the other face. So I go and I bash the Catholic. And then the Protestant will join me and support me and donate to me. Because, yeah, I am showing the Catholic that they are wrong. So this is a safe business because none of those two parties will kill you for bashing the Protestant or bashing the Catholic. But if you speak against Muhammad, that is different level of risk. Instead of getting support, you might even lose the crowd. Your own people might not support you because many Christians, sadly, they have a wrong understanding of the Bible. The second you start speaking about Islam, they will say to you, you are spreading hate. Once I was making a speech in the front of the foreign minister of the Philippines. I was invited, and there was a guy. He is a priest for a church called Anabaptist. I never heard of it before, but this is the name, Anabaptist. Uh, After I made my speech and I asked the questions to the foreign minister of the Philippines, I helped the Filipino government to establish the peace agreement with the Muslims in the south. So I did read the whole agreement to see if there is point, and I met with the senators, the one who let us say the founder of the Senate of the Philippines. I met with him and his son. Actually, he was at that time the head of the Senate. Anyway, so I asked questions to the foreign ministers about Sharia law and how they can avoid the Sharia law from taking over Christians in the southern territory of the Philippines. After I finished, this priest, who is from the Anabaptist church, he said to me, "So why you are doing that?" I said, "Doing what?" He said, "You are spreading hate." Imagine, this is a Christian. You know, I am.
Mr.
Then he gave me his card, and he have his Facebook page. I made a couple of videos and I posted them in his page, challenging him to debate me. The coward, he blocked me. In his page, he
Oh,
was quoting Quran for Muhammad, posting pictures of Ali, quoting that statement like present Muhammad as an amazing wise man. So this filthy man, who he claimed to be Christian priest, you know what? Let me search if I can find it.
okay.
Anna Baptist Church, Philippine. Maybe I can find. Uh, Let us see. He have a page in Facebook. Let us see. Yeah, Facebook will not allow me to look without having an account. Anyway, you guys, you can search it. I'm sure now there's many. This was many years ago. There's many churches have the same name, but this is a Canadian. He was a Canadian guy. He's not a Filipino, and he was desperately defending Islam. Like if a Muslim, he will not defend Islam as he was doing. So I said to him, how I am spreading hate if I am just reading what Muhammad said? He refused to answer. So we have those people all over. It's not something new. It's not something new. So if I am a priest and I speak against Islam, I assure you I will lose a lot of church members, because church members these days, or Christians these days, they lost their teeth and they understand Christianity very wrong. So if you speak against other faith, you are spreading hate. If you say things as it is, you are hateful. If you say homosexuality is sin, abomination against God, you will say you are teaching hate. Anything you say biblically, it's biblical, they will say to you, you are teaching hate. So those are Christians by name. We cannot count on them. Then we count on who? We count on those who they are really Christians. So when you question the numbers, that is very normal, because the real believers are going to be few. Even Jesus said so. The gate is wide open to who? People who will go to hell are majority, not the minority.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's why many people they're gonna get enter to the kingdom of God. Not many people. Yeah.
Yeah. The funny
Now I
is,
understand that.
the funny is
Oh,
that
okay.
when I spoke in the front of this foreign minister, Catayano, the Philippine, there was Muslims. None of them dared to debate me about what I said. There's only one
Hmm.
guy. He came with his son, and he said, "Can I take a picture with you?" I said, "No."
Oh,
You know,
okay.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
wearing Islamic clothing, and he said, "I like to take a picture with you." I said no. You know, you know, yeah, but I know it's not because of he want to take a picture with me, but he want to take a picture of me. This is the whole idea. So he want to find an
Oh,
excuse. Yeah, he want to find an excuse to take a picture. So the Muslim did not dare to question me about what I said, because there was Muslims, because the whole meeting is about the peace agreement between Muslims in the south and the government of the Philippines. So there was Muslim so-called leaders. Even there's a group, they call themselves like from the family of the Sultan. There's a guy there, he claimed to be Sultan in the Philippines. So he claimed to be like from a royal family, which is funny. uh, they were there. None of those they question what I said. Not a Muslim dare even to ask me a question or to say to me you are wrong or you are lying. Only this Christian, who is a priest, he was
Wow.
the one who stood
But I
defend
think I
Muhammad.
think maybe this guy making do that because he have like a financial benefits, maybe for
No,
that
no, no, no,
that
no.
is.
No, you can tell he is defending because he believe in what he's defending. You can tell.
Oh wow. Oh
Yeah, no,
wow.
no.
Okay.
He believe in what he is saying.
But it's not a Christian. This guy is not a. He cannot be Christian because if you believe
Well,
in
they are
another
Christians. I mean,
religion,
they are
like
Christians.
Jesus said,
They are Christians by
no,
name, but
it's
for
not. It's not Christian. Sorry, CP, but it's not the person cannot be Christian because he don't follow the teachings of Jesus Christ. He follow different teachings. So Jesus said very clear,
yeah. Well,
about it.
what you can say,
And-
but this is an example. You know, I can give you tons of examples. Once I was, a bishop, Orthodox bishop, very respected man, old man. He was retired bishop. He's very old. So he asked me why I'm doing this, which mean why I'm speaking against Islam. So I said to him, he's very old. I cannot be rude with him. So I
Mhm.
said to him, uh, how many Muslims left Islam and become Christians during your lifetime? Your work. He said none. I said, ask me the same. I said, ask me the same question.
Wow.
Ask me the same question. So he is a bishop. He was like an 85 years something, almost 90.
Mhm.
Very old man. He wrote many books actually, and he's
Oh wow.
asking me instead of encouraging me to do what I'm doing, he's saying why you are doing that. So he spent his life. He could not help one Muslim to leave Islam and to become a Christian. So you spend your life to be a monk doing what? What is
Mr.
exactly?
Christian,
So those
Mr.
traditional churches, sadly, most of the priests, they are traditional priests. They are not Orthodox no more. The Orthodox are the ones who used to go in the street and preach and bring people to Christ. They used to go from town to town, from city to city. Those now they are just a closed door. So Catholic are alone, Protestant are alone, Orthodox are alone. We close the door on us, and we don't care what happened outside. There's fire, there's hell, it doesn't matter. We close the door and we pray to Jesus. So now they understand Christianity is that we are the only one is saved, and we don't care what's happening outside, which is absolutely false, and they are not saved because a Christian person, he will be asked about the talent God he gave him. The one who bring the talent as he receive is not the good servant. The one who doubled the talent as he received, he is a better servant. The one who made them 3 times more, or 7 times more, or 10 times more is the best servant. So churches like those these days, they are closed doors. They don't even dare to offend someone and say to him, you will go to hell if you don't believe in Jesus. So what they say, how they preach Christianity, they come to you and they say Jesus love everybody. That's it.
No, no love everybody.
No, Jesus
You have
don't.
to follow him.
Jesus don't love
You have to
everybody. That's not true. Because God
exactly.
don't love the wicked man.
Yeah.
That's why God says peace for those who love peace and no peace for the wicked man. So
Yes.
they took only one sentence from the Bible and they don't want to mention the rest of them. So just God love everybody. That's it. You go to all those hippie churches, all what they have, God love everybody. But this is not true. God love to save you, but God don't love you with your sin, with your faith, with your wickedness. You will go to
Did you
hell.
believe? Did you believe if I go to somewhere, example, Arab country and Muslim country, to to give like a Bible, free Bible, to the people. Do you think I'm in danger there, or I
Oh,
can be safe?
oh, sure, you will be in danger. Yeah. This is not smart to do because simply these days they do not need to go anywhere to give the Bible, to preach the gospel. You can do it in the internet. So, before the Muslim, they have a privilege. Only Islam can be taught. Today, they lost their privilege. So now we can go to any house in Saudi Arabia without going there. So you do not need to go and give any book, which will
No, I
cost
just
money.
example. I just example because the Muslim people they come here in the Christian countries and they do this and nobody
Yeah,
bother them.
yeah, this is not their fault. If you allow terrorists to teach terrorism, that's your fault, not their fault. Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed because there's not many people. They should become because when I go outside, on on the Sundays in church, because sometimes I go to to see how I go to pray. And they say a lot of oh brother, and here oh no we talk about Christianity. We talk about the people, our brothers, sister in Christ was killed by, and they don't come here to support it. I don't know where they are now. Maybe you're right. They are in restaurants or or bars. So I don't know. But
Anyway,
you don't have.
anyway, my friend, if we keep complaining and we don't do anything, that will make us even worse than them. So let us
Yeah.
fight the good fight, and the one who wanna join, he join. The one who is a coward, he can stay coward. That will not change anything for us. Jesus, when I speak about numbers and view, because I want more people to learn, that's why I get
Yeah.
upset. But it's not
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
view for me because it doesn't matter for me. But the number mean how many people today learned about the garbage of Muhammad. So like when a Muslim he come to you in the heart of London and he say to you, I can show you Muhammad in the Bible. And you are a Christian, you never heard this before. You don't know how to answer this. So they will take advantage of your ignorance, and they might even be able to convince you that this is true, that
So
Muhammad
this
is.
is the reason. So this is the reason they don't come here to debate.
Yeah, they will debate always. That's very normal. If I want to go and do boxing with someone is well known that nobody win against him, that would be stupid of me to do so unless I am sure I can knock him down, correct?
Yeah.
All right. That's why they want to come here. They will go,
But
they will go with someone they can knock him down. If they think for a second they can knock me down, they will come, they will line up, you know?
Mr. Christian, please. But what about the women's? What about the woman? Because I understand in Muslim religion, the woman is not very. They don't have very good life. I mean, they are very. It's not equal like in Christianity. To have they are the woman is they are like they as a man you can have up to four wives. So what about these girls? I'm not sure what happened with this. Because most of them they are very very Muslim. They are fighting as well for Muslim religion. But on another side, what you said, what I understand from you, these girls they are not they don't they're not very happy and they cannot have a very good life. You know, what I understand from you. What
Yes,
happened
there
with
is
this?
there is
The men's I
the
understand
you
because the
see
man
the
is
Muslim
authority.
women.
They have authority, whatever. But what about the women?
There's different level of Muslim women. So there's women who they are educated, and there's women who live in an Islamic society which they cannot get out of the system. They have to live up to the system. And then there's the one who have some freedom. So the women who have a freedom, it's not necessarily a woman live in the West. In fact, if you live in London and you are a Muslim woman and you live between the Muslims, we heard how Muslims they throw acid on your face if you are not wearing hijab. So the second one of them, she tried to get out of the cage. The cage guards, they use their fifth to stop women from getting out. So now the only solution to be safe and secure physically is to wear hijab. So if the women she take hijab off, they will throw acid in her face. What they will do if she say I am out of Islam? So security is a major issue with between Muslims. Uh, the second
Why
the
so many
second you
people
have
follow this
the
religion?
second you have little freedom. As an example, if we go right now to Lebanon and you
Yeah,
check the Muslims in Lebanon, you will see the Muslim women they wear short and their short is not even 1 inch. If I say 1 inch,
yeah.
I'm exaggerating. So just give them a freedom that in this area nobody will kill you for wearing short or going in the beach with a bikini, and then you will see what I'm talking about. So there is a freedom and there's no freedom. Wherever there's a freedom, Muslims are out of Islam in general. And again, like those who live in the West, you will find some of them they became more strict. In fact, some of them they used to be like not really much into religion before they come to England. After they come to England, they become more, let us say, like strict with their coding, clothes and practice and etc. to show themselves that they are Muslims. Because in that society, how the woman she will get married? Muslim man, they are hypocrite. They want to sleep with a 1,000 women, but when he want to get married, he want to marry a woman she's a virgin. All right. So in order now to sell herself out to get married, to have a family, she have to present herself as a virgin. And how she present herself to be the good woman? I have to wear hijab at least for some time until somebody marry me. So she may wear hijab, she claimed that she pray, she fast, alhamdulillah, bismillah, and now she is ready to go. Until she got what she want, and then, like uh, we have an example of a Muslim caller he called uh, Sheikh Asim, asking him about his wife. I'm looking for the video. So his wife, when he married her, she told him that she is a virgin. But this Abdul do not know that virgin in Islam does not mean she did not have sex before.
We all
Virgin in Islam means she did not get married before. So Muslim women always they try to present themselves as a like a product never been used before. But Muslim society is extremely corrupt. That's why Muslim women they have sex in every way, every mean, and then they go and make a surgery. It's called virgin again, or they buy Chinese product. They put it in their private part, and the wedding night will make her look like she is bleeding. There's many stories they use in order to cover their previous practice. Uh, so when you live in such a society, then religious appearance will increase. When the Muslim they go to other countries, like if we go to Egypt, you will find how Egyptian women are so open to sexual life. Uh, Even they are buying in the stores now. There's a drugs for women to make them horny. They advertise for it in TV.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
yeah, you go to the beach, you go like you watch any Egyptian movie. Billy,
But
Dan- Billy,
it's not a sin and them religion. It's not like
no, no, it's the
not
same.
allowed
It's
it.
the same. So if you go to Egypt, if you search how many belly dancers there is, you might find maybe 5, 6 millions out of 100 million population. That is a massive number. So, but if you go to London, how many Muslim belly dancers there is? You might find maybe 10. So, but that that number does not fit with the number of the population of Muslims in England. So how come in Egypt there's a lot of belly dancers, but in a Muslim society in England and Europe, they don't have too many. So this is a Muslim society. So now, what define who you are is not being a Muslim, because already you are in a Muslim society. You do not need such an identity to prove yourself. So when you live in a Muslim majority country, that need is gone. This is why Muslims they don't dress like Muslims, and if they dress like a Muslim, it's just because she is coming from a poor, mostly poor, let us say, territory. Uh,
CP, what I was thinking is that the woman, by her nature, it is very jealous. How these women accept, to have, her husband to have another three wives? This is I cannot get it. Believe me, I don't understand because normally the woman is very jealous by nature, by
uh,
by
you see, who care about what she
God created her like that,
who care what
jealous.
she
Why?
accept? This is not about she accept, she don't accept. This is how. This is the religion. Who dare to question? Nobody dare to question. Like, is it up to
Yeah,
her?
but how she gonna feel it? How her feelings? How how we
Who
gonna
care?
deal?
That's
How
not
she gonna deal with
that.
this?
That is the last thing anyone will think about. This is Egypt. I just type. You will go to Egypt. You will find the belly dancing everywhere. Like this woman, she is wearing hijab. Look how nice, beautiful, shaking his butt. Yeah, she is. Yeah, but you go in Egypt. You go in the
It didn't
street.
make me laugh, man.
You will see crazy stuff. Like this is I mean yeah.
Oh God. Um.
Look
So on
look
not
at
one
this.
side they are very serious about religion, but on another side, what we're showing
Alhamdulillah.
now is not so serious. What I don't understand. What is going on?
Yeah, but this is different story. Anyway, my friend, let us give some other people a chance. Nice talking to you.
I hope some Muslims, to come in here, but serious debate, to tell because it's a lot of Muslim. They have a lot of knowledge about, them religion. What I understand, because sometimes they storm in the street. I hope this night or now someone come in, to have, to explain, to you or to all of us, because on YouTube I don't know how many. It's like nearly 1,000. I don't know why so little, but anyway, to have to explain, to tell you, look, what they say to us on the street, to tell you as well. Let's see if they come, at least one. I don't know, because if I'm honest to you, why too many people, CP, they follow this religion if it's so bad like this? Why they come in there? This one as well, I don't get this.
Not too many follow the religion, but there's too many. They have no choice but to say they are Muslims. There's a huge
Oh,
difference
okay.
between they follow and
Okay.
yeah.
No
It's not.
option. No
It's not.
option. Yeah.
It's not up to you. Like you live in a society where you
You
have to
have to
say that.
follow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the second you leave Islam, they will say he never was a Muslim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you,
Um,
my friend. Thank you for joining
you're
us.
welcome. I hope someone gonna, explain
I'm
to us
here.
now what